and welcome to the next episode of We Built This White Lake. I am so excited to have with us today Ken James, the Chief Compliance Officer and Title IX Officer of Muskegon Community College. Welcome.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here. Hello, everyone.
All right, well, Ken, we are going to jump right into the questions.
All right.
Go ahead and share with us a little bit about Muskegon Community College and what it is that you do for them.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Ken, Chief Compliance and Title IX Officer. Been with Muskegon Community College for 3.5 years. And my role is compliance, to make sure that we are checking the boxes and that we comply with national standards, state standards, and local standards. Then I also have a lot of behind-the-scenes things that I do with our faculty and staff and students to make sure we stay on course. So that's just a little bit about my job. We are your community college, so you know that we are located in Muskegon, Michigan, but we serve all of Muskegon County, and so we want everyone that might be listening to this to know that whatever your pathway is, you can choose MCC. You could be looking for something in workforce development, like getting a certificate in automotive or welding, to name a few. You might be looking to get your associates. You might be looking to transfer to a 4-year institution, or you just want to explore different classes. We are your community college.
That is awesome. Well, thank you. Tell us a little bit about the history, where it started, how it began.
Well, actually, your timing to ask that question is perfectly. Muskegon Community College is heading into its centennial. We were founded in 1926. So starting on June 21st of this year, we're going to do a year-long celebration culminating with our big celebration in June of 2026. So we're almost 100 years old, serving right here in the county of Muskegon. And so we would love everybody to be a part of that celebration. On the 21st of June of this year in 2025, we're having a evening with MCC. There are tickets available. Feel free to go to our website to learn more about that. And then there will be lots of events over the year highlighting that what we've done over 100 years right here in our community.
That's awesome. And I've loved meeting with some of the members of your team too, at MCC, and just hearing about some of the plans that they have and the ways that they want to be really throughout the entire county. Because like you said, it's our community college. And so seeing how they're going to be involved up in the White Lake area in the upcoming year, excited for that.
And I'm excited too. So in our banter before we started the podcast, it sounds like Jay, our mascot, is going to be the celebrity roller for the pumpkin contest this fall.
It's true. You heard it here first.
Yeah, all right.
At our annual Pumpkin Fest on October 11th, Jay is going to roll the very first pumpkin down Howling Hill.
Yeah, we are looking forward to it. And can I add just, if we could hear just, I mentioned if whatever your pathway is, if you're interested in Muskegon Community College, come check us out. We're happy to answer any questions. So just picking up the phone or getting online or stopping by, we can answer those questions. But I also would like to encourage people, if you're not aware, there are different tuition opportunities. So if you have not heard of our Reconnect program, that's something offered through the state. If you are not aware of the Muskegon Promise, or if you're not aware of the Community College Guarantee, these are programs that might help offset most, if not all, of your tuition. So just check it out if you have any questions.
Good. And that's so important for people to know, because otherwise that's probably one of the number one things that stop people from pursuing. So that's awesome.
Yes, thank you.
So over the last almost 100 years, I am sure that there have been hurdles.
Yes.
What would you say are some of the biggest hurdles that the college has had to overcome?
I would say right now, what's paramount is we've had to adapt like everyone. So there are, traditional, hybrid, asynchronous classes. So we're navigating that like every other institution, but those are options that we can pursue. Right now, people have a lot of choices at their fingertips. And so some people are saying, hey, is the investment in higher education worth it, or should I just pursue something outside of higher education? And I always say it does not hurt to get the information you need. So whatever your pathway is, feel free to take it out. And that's the term we use in higher ed, is pathway. But if you want to go a trade route, that's okay. If you want to go the higher education route, that's okay. Military route, entrepreneurship, there are lots of ways to earn living wages. But if you choose for the college to be a part of that, we have several programs within that I think that can help people's success. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you, we're right here in Muskegon, but we have several locations spread out. So we have some satellite campuses. We serve over 5,000 students. We have over 400 faculty and staff to serve you. So we are really, you'll hear me say this probably a couple times, your community college.
Well, and you see that too, because even from, it's been a couple of years since I was in college, but the idea of college and the accessibility to college seems, I don't want to say easier, but kind of, it's easier for people to attain. Because there are more resources. They can go to an MCC and say, I want to do this, I don't know how, what are my options? Yeah. And so that's huge. That's huge for our community.
And our ratio, if you were to come to classes there, we're about 17-1. So we're about our average is about 17 per class. So you don't get lost in the mix. Yeah. You know, you have that access to our faculty.
And that's huge. Yeah. That's awesome. So of course with hurdles, we always hope there's way more victories. Yes. So what are some of the biggest victories the college has seen?
Well, again, a victory is we're heading into 100 years. But I like to highlight that we have a lot of community partnerships. So in addition to, organizations like the Chamber of Commerce here in White Lake, we work with our businesses, we work with our K-12 institutions. So we are no stranger to partnerships. So the local school districts, we have relationships with. Our community organizations, we have relationships with. One of our biggest partners are right here, very local, is HowMet. So we work with HowMet a number of things. So any of my HowMet friends, thanks for listening. And this is Ken saying hello. But I think when you talk about ways to get engaged, and that could be internships, that could be meeting employers' needs, that can be partnering on state initiatives to bring more attention to the state. We have all those relationships and we continue to grow those. And so thank you for this invite.
Good. Yeah. That's awesome. Well, we're seeing you guys out more and more. You guys are completely amping up this 100-year, and we're so excited to see it. The rebrand looks amazing. We got
Bring it out. That's our Bring It Out. And if you don't know what that means, go to our website and check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah.
And we loved having some of the team from MCC at our business expo this past month, getting that message out there too. So that was incredible.
Yes.
So this is a big question because you've answered it here and there already, and it's a big question. But how would you say your business, your organization as a college has impacted the community? You know what?
I think we, again, being a pillar in this community for almost 100 years. I've been with the organization for 3.5 years, and this is it's a big impact, but it's an organic example. So many times when I'm in the community, I might be at a Rotary event. Hello to my Rotarians here. I'm from the Muskegon Rotary chapter. But I'll be at a luncheon or a presentation or event, and someone will come up and say, oh, you're from MCC? I went there, or my parents went there, or my child wants to go there, or I want to go there, or I'm taking a class right now. So when I'm out in the community, it's almost the norm for me to meet someone that has a connection to Muskegon Community College. And that actually is encouraging as an employee because I know we have a wide reach. And I know, and again, people, and especially when you hear the story of, oh, my parents went there, and I went there, and I met my wife there, and now my kids are going there. Those are stories that I've heard, and I was like, wow, we really do have a connection to this community. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the community connections really do run deep over 100 years. That's amazing.
It does.
What would you say is a parting message you'd want to give? Something that you wish maybe people knew about Muskegon Community College?
A parting message for Muskegon Community College. So one, Herbie said that as you figure out what you want to do, we can be your connection. If someone's listening and they're over the age of 25, just to share that 28% of our students are over the age of 25. So come on back. There are these different ways to engage with us. You might qualify again. I would say reach out to our website or anybody on our admissions team. But if you need to learn more about Reconnect, you need to learn more about the Muskegon Promise, or need to learn more about the Community College Guarantee, there are ways that might offset getting it paid for. And the biggest thing is we have resources. We meet you where you're at. We are here to go alongside with you in the journey. So the first step is just checking us out. And if you have any hesitation or if you want to re-engage, we're here for you.
Good. And I love that you hit on the age too, because that might be another thing stopping people. So I love that you listed that for us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well, Ken, thank you so much for joining us. This was great. I love that people will get to hear a little bit more about the college in our area, and especially as you launch into that centennial year.
Stephanie, thank you for the invite, and I look forward to Jay rolling the first pumpkin this fall.
We do too.
Yes.
We're excited about that. Well, thank you, everyone, and be sure to follow along with MCC on social media. They are doing an incredible job with their rebranding and really getting out there their mission as they head into their 100th year. So be sure to check it out.
Bring it out.